Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today, you might kind of notice the scenery where we're at. We're in one of the spots where we hunt at pretty frequently. In a previous video, I shot at a couple of deer, missed them both. I think the best thing for me to do at the moment would be to pull out my youth rifle and go hunt with my youth rifle for the next hunts. So we're gonna do that. I'm going to check the zero on my youth rifle. Also, we have a 22 mag that I'm gonna check while we're out here. I went to Walmart, I bought some fruit. I've never shot fruit before or vegetables. I was on the way down here. For some reason, Targets didn't even cross my mind. I was like, ooh, let's buy the cheapest fruit in Walmart. So we're gonna do that. Have some fun doing that. I'm gonna shoot the 7mm 08, which is my youth rifle. I also have a 22 mag that I want to take out and do some squirrel hunting. I live in Alabama, so like the weather doesn't make up its mind on what it wants to do ever. So it's like, I think the high today is like 75 or 77 or something like that. And it's been like, highs in the 41, 42, 43. So this is what we got from Walmart this morning. We're just gonna put them down there. I figured, this isn't the size of a squirrel's head, but this is at least the size of like, deer heart lungs. So as long as I'm able to hit this or graze it in 2 shots, or a shot with the 7mm 08, and then like I'll give myself 2 shots with the 22 mag, or shoot it until I can't see it anymore, I think we'll be okay. So we're gonna go put this down there. We're gonna get the rifles out, show you those, and then we're gonna get to shooting. This right here is the Marlin 22 mag bolt action. Oh yeah, perfect. Gonna be my shooting setup. Oh yeah, perfect. I don't know if I hit it. Oh yeah, I'm hitting it. The bullet's just zipping through it. It's on, baby. Talk about just a fun gun to shoot, or like what Leo's gonna learn to shoot with, is that 22 mag. Well, you gotta learn the iron sights before you are blessed enough to get a scope, but Leo's definitely gonna start off with that, because that is just the smoothest, it's the sweetest gun. That one took the top off. One right there, one right there, one right there. I guess I missed that first one. But also, whenever you shoot a gun colder, this might be 2 right here. No, there's 2 somewhere. Man, that was a good thing to buy right there. 1, 2, 3. It looks like there could be like a streak right there and then 1 lower. I don't know, but that's fun to shoot. It's my first time ever shooting fruit or anything like that, so whenever I pull the trigger, I'm automatically just expecting it to blow up like it's tannerite. And I know it doesn't do that, but it'd be cool if it would. All right, cool. So 22 mag, still dead on. Like I said, I probably haven't shot that gun in a year and a half or so. Now we're gonna do the 7mm 08. Greg shot a deer with it, that might have been 3 years ago now. And it hasn't been shot since then. So we're gonna just get a couple shots with it. I'm gonna shoot that same one because I wanna shoot the 22 some more after this, just because it's a fun gun to shoot. And yeah, so let's see what it does. So out of the Savage 7mm 08, this is a youth model rifle. I'm shooting the Hornady SSTs. They should be SSTs. So we're gonna shoot a couple of those, and in all honesty, it'd be awesome just to have to shoot this once, because I don't have any more bullets for this gun. This will be more than enough to last throughout the season, but if I take it hog hunting or whatever, I would like not to have to buy more bullets before the season runs up, especially if I'm gonna sight that 308 in again. All right. The Nikon Pro Staff. This is what I killed my first ever deer with. This gun is like a lot of firsts. That was my first deer, Greg's first deer. Might even be a second deer on it this year. Got it. I think that first one went right over it. It didn't look like I missed by much. Yeah, I hit it that time. It exploded. All right, let's go see what happened. Cool. I know that first one, I think that might have just been, you know, they say that first shot out of the gun, there's no telling where that bullet will go. So it could go 2 inches high, 2 inches low, 2 inches right, left, right. It could go 2 inches right, 2 inches left. So we're just going to say the first one was just bad first shot on me. Because also I haven't shot this gun enough on paper to know where that first bullet is going. All right, cool. I don't know where it went, but it is not down here anymore. I definitely hit it because it exploded. Like there was a cloud of dust that just like floated away. That was pretty cool. There's no sign of it. It's just like it got deleted. Let's check the camera. Oh, there's some pieces. Oh, it's over here. Some pieces. Good to know that that one's still on. I don't know where I hit it at, but we'll just say that that fruit was the size of a heart, of a deer heart or lungs. So I think we're good. I'm gonna shoot the 22 mag. I'm just gonna shoot one more magazine through it just because it's fun and it puts a smile on my face. And then we are going to go hunt. So stay tuned and wish us luck.
Later.
There's a deer in the field and I'm about probably 70 yards away from it. She doesn't know I'm here. I want to take a shot, but I don't know how close I'll be able to get to her. I have too much brush in my way right now, so I don't know. Guys, I got her and I dropped her. I tried to lay down in the field, but I couldn't get a shot because I had to shoot through the tree line right here. And I mean, she was probably 30 yards in front of the shooting house. I laid down, I was like, maybe she'll walk over here and I have like a clear lane to shoot right through here. I was like, maybe I'll get lucky, but I don't know. Well, that was a lot. I was not expecting that this early this morning. But I laid down, didn't get a shot. She took off and started walking back to the back of the field. I just hopped up real quick, ran, sat down in the shooting house. She walked behind a tree. I couldn't see her. I was like, man, she probably left in the process of me sitting down in the chair because I couldn't see the field. But I just went ahead and put my gun up and looked down there because sometimes you can see them walking in the wood line. And she was literally standing right behind a tree. She walked out. She was walking back into the woods. I just pulled the trigger, dropped her. So we did it. First doe of the season, baby. We got the first one. And I haven't even sat down to start hunting. I guess I'll sit just in case a buck comes out. But I don't know. I almost feel like I should go to a different field hunt for a few and see if we can get a buck to walk out. Just because we've already shot here. But I don't know. Deer down though. Deer down. Let's go. She's literally laying all the way back in the back of this field. She's all the way in the very back of the field. So catch, clean, cook, confirmed, boys. Catch, clean, cook, confirmed. It's crazy because I shot that 308 and I hit that deer and it just took off. This one, I shot it, dropped her. Like I know she's probably good and gone. I'm really debating, do I stay here or do I go to a different field?
12 seconds later.
Alright, so I couldn't wait any longer. It's 7:13. I'm gonna go get it. We're not gonna hunt this morning because it's probably gonna take me a minute to clean it. I've only cleaned like 4 or 5 deer. Well, probably like 5 or 6 now. I'm getting up there, but still takes me a minute. This is my youth rifle. So in the last video I said I've kind of posted videos here and there every year since I've been about 13 or so killing deer or deer hunting. And this is actually the rifle that I killed my first ever deer with. I was probably about 13 or so. And the only reason why I brought it up today is because in that last video we sighted in my my normal deer hunting rifle that I've been using with a different type of bullet. And I don't want to blame the bullet, but I hit a deer last weekend and it just ran off, and I know I made a good shot on it. It didn't look like it was too far back, but I think that bullet didn't have time to expand, so I just picked up the old rifle I knew it sighted in. It's awesome to see big deer in this field, because like so far this year, one reason I've seen deer, I haven't shot anything just because everything looks so young. We're gonna get to cleaning. Just takes Greg. Might be doing deer heart burgers tonight. We got the grinder. Last deer that we killed, or he killed, we did the heart in the previous video. We didn't really like the texture. I had some buddies of mine personally reach out. Then also some of y'all reached out and said low and slow is the way to go. Almost cooking it like a roast. You know, you don't do it in the pan how we did it like a steak. You do it like a roast, or you know, one of those cuts that you would make a roast out of, almost like crock pot style. So maybe we do burgers tonight. We talked about potentially grinding it up. Not sure how that'll change the texture, but like grinding it up, making burgers out of it, maybe putting them on the grill or putting them back in the skillet how we did it the first time. I want to try the low and slow, but we'll have multiple deer hopefully throughout the season to try different methods until we find one, because I believe it's a good cut of meat. It's just finding the right way to prepare it. All right, this is our little deer cleaning system right here. You got our hook, you got to let it down so we can put the deer on it, then we hoist it up. Sometimes you got to put some weight on it. It don't take much weight. We'll use our tripod. You put some weight on it, it'll let down a lot easier. There it is, see? No, I actually have no clue what this thing is. It's been down here for as long as I've been alive, if you can't tell. But every single deer I've ever seen killed down here has all been cleaned on this thing. Oh. It's almost like a bait caster, you know, if it doesn't have any weight on it, you'll backlash it. Let's see. Let it down a little bit more. I always like to see what people use to clean their deer with, because everybody has a different process. Everybody has like a, you know, some people use cedar post or pine post and do it that way. I just think it's cool, like the ingenuity, because there's all different types of ways. Like I said, I don't even know what this thing is, but in my mind, it's a deer cleaner, and it's the best one ever invented. All right, guys, got the deer all cleaned up. Got most of the meat in this cooler, then heart, backstrap, tenderloin, and one of the legs in this cooler. So we're just gonna take it home, clean it all up. I don't think I'm gonna let it sit. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it back, get it cleaned up, and then we gotta get some ice on the way home just to keep it cool. Cause we do have about an hour ride, and then hopefully in about 2 days, I'll be making jerky. That was my first ever deer doing 100% by myself. So I was able to take my time on it and like really take time on things that I felt like I hadn't done right in the past, and it was pretty cool. I'm super thankful, super appreciative of having somewhere to hunt and having somewhere with deer where I hunt. So that being said, we're gonna go get some ice and go clean them. All right, guys, so I'm trying to keep y'all continuously updated. It's a couple days later, and we have started a jerky process. We've had this jerky marinating for about 36 hours or so in the refrigerator, and it's starting to look pretty good. This is a different recipe than I did last year, and honestly, I'm kind of worried about it just because the one we did last year was really good, and I want to do that one again. I tried to find it to send to Greg after he harvested his deer. I wasn't able to find it, but I'm sure that'll be good. We're about to slap that on the dehydrator. That is a full, that's a full, what am I trying to say? Ham, a full leg, back leg of the deer. We also have more in the cooler outside that's been sitting out just because I haven't had time to do it yet. This is our ground deer. This is just deer meat. There isn't any pork or anything else in it. It's just deer. It's like right at a pound. So we have that. And then I cut my back strap up into steaks that I'll be eating for breakfast with my eggs. You know, steak and eggs for breakfast. Deer tenderloin. I love it. Got a whole bunch of those. And got this is the loin, and then got 2 full tenderloins down there in the bottom. Excuse my look right now. We're still in like moving mode. I'm trying to build a console table for behind the couch. I'll show you like a little, 6-inch table that'll be up to here. I'm using all my manhood today. About to make some deer jerky and building. This is the deer leg. That ice is held in this cooler. Granted, it hasn't really been above freezing here in Alabama, but it's held in the cooler pretty well. So still got the heart in there. That's the only thing that's in a Ziploc bag. Got the leg. So we're gonna probably take that out this weekend and make jerky out of it. So kind of waiting to see how the jerky comes out, how much we get, and the flavor and everything. I would like to harvest 2 deer that are just kind of meat deer, because, you know, I'll eat through this one probably before the season ends, or I'll eat like the tenderloin backstrap and probably that burger, but we still have a lot more to go, and we have the 2 shoulders in there as well. But I want to go ahead. I think I want to get another one, but in the next video that you see, the priority now is a hog. I've never harvested a hog. I want to do that. I want to take my AR out. I'd like to get my second deer with my AR and my first hog with the AR. So we got to go take that, sight that in, but that'll be a whole separate video. For right now, we're about to put this jerky on the dehydrator, and probably this time tomorrow, starting this time tomorrow or sometime later tonight, we'll start having some deer jerky. I'm gonna show y'all this before we start that. So we've been sanding. Got the sander down there for the console table. Got our 3 little support pieces. Put some water on it, you know, brace the grain a little bit. You know, I'm turning to a full-on dad, guys. I'm like growing up, I have like these cutting board ideas that I want to do and like all this other stuff. I'm like, you know, I'm starting to grow up. It's not like Legos. Well, I still would probably tear into some Legos.
Several days later.
So I have a full catch, clean, cook video coming soon. And I made deer jerky, cook part of it, right? I'll show you. I made a full bag of deer jerky, and I'll get to the point in a second. So we had jerky on the dehydrator, had the deer out cooler, sliced it, processed it myself. And I guess I took too long to make the eat part of the catch, clean, cook because the jerky's gone. And I'm walking around the house looking for it because I had a little bit left in a bag, and it's gone. It's vanished. And I had probably about 2-3 pounds of jerky. So I say all that to say, Emma, you ate all the jerky before I could finish the video.
Hey, let me tell y'all something about the beef jerky. That beef jerky was so good to the point where I sat on the couch and ate it all, to the point where I literally made myself sick. But that's not the point. The point is that it was so, so good. And I love that he made it for me. But I just had to let y'all know that it was so good. So, so good. Since I ate it all before he could do a video and let y'all know how it was. But yeah, okay, bye.
Yeah, sitting here finishing this video, I'm almost done with it. Yeah, that's real. That's real life story. There's probably 2 to 3 pounds of jerky and it's all gone. Like literally every single, there's not even like a crumb at the bottom of the bag. It's all gone. But I mean, at least it was enjoyed. It did not make it any time over here. I said I was going to have to harvest a jerky deer. I just did the 2 like jerky cuts out of the ham on this one and made those jerky. So looks like I have to go get another one and let me know what I should do with the next one. Also, we still have the heart from this one in the freezer. Me and Greg are going to do heart burgers. And we also have not forgot about the alligator and all the stuff that we saw in Walmart and Bessemer that one day. So hopefully that stuff isn't seasonal because it was warm outside when we saw it. But we will be going back. We're going to get all that stuff and maybe we'll do the heart burgers along with it. Maybe for like a little New Year's cookout or something like that. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will do better. I will make sure to save a little bit of jerky so it doesn't get eaten before I can tell y'all about it, or at least show you a picture of it or something. I don't have any evidence. All I have is the crumbs in the dehydrator as evidence. So yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know what you want to see next. We're going to Louisiana in a couple of days. I've been trying to find somewhere to hog hunt there, but we're going to be in the eastern part of the state. We're not going to be there for long. So I'm up on this today, kind of shot in the wind. If anybody's in Louisiana, I will be coming home December 23rd, but I will be prepared to hunt, preferably hogs. But yeah, just sharing that. If anybody wants to, hook a brother up, or wants to point me in the right direction of a hog hunting operation that's
you know, on the eastern side of the state. There's a lot of stuff on the west side, but the west side of the state is all, you know, it's like 4 hours away. And I'm like, that's a big drive to go and kill a hog when I can do it here for free. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to fish them hard and have a good day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace. I will do better. I have to do better. I'm sorry.